Okay, this video is going to show you how to log into your Google Drive if you've already have your account information. My screen will look slightly different from your screen, but I will walk you through the steps because I'm recording this on the MacBook and you are going to be logging in on your iPad. If you log into your Google Drive from a desktop computer, then both of our screens will look very similar. So if you need to stop and replay part of this video because you missed a step, you can pause. You can listen to this at home and you can listen to it in class as well. When you go to Google and you want your Google Drive to sign in, the screen may look like mine. Notice how my name is already at the top. It may be someone else's name, and you need to sign into yours. So how do you do that? You can sign in with a different user. That's where my arrow is right now. I'm going to click that, and I need to click Add Account. Here I can type in my username and my password. Click Sign In. Here is where our screens are going to look slightly different from the iPad to a desktop. If I click on my apps over here, I will see my drive. On the iPad, you may have a toolbar up here that says More, and you can select your drive from that toolbar. You want to be in your Google Drive, not your Google Plus, and not your email. Select Google Drive. Once it's loaded, you should see your document pull up that you've created already. Hopefully you've called it Expository or Expository Essay. Select it. Now, whatever you've typed previously is going to show up. Hopefully you have a little bit more than what I have. Yours may look different because this is the desktop version. Over on the right-hand side, you will see two arrows that are facing downward. They're double arrows stacked on top of each other. You need to select that on the iPad, and it will say Use Desktop Version right where my arrows are. Select Use Desktop Version. Then your screen will look like my screen. You can make sure that you have the format correct. If yours is double spaced, you go up to Format, Line Spacing, make sure it's checkmarked to double. Make sure that your font is Times New Roman and it is size 12. Notice how it says that this was saved yesterday at 1:21. That was the last time I've edited this document. Now if I start typing, it's going to automatically save. Notice how it says saving. They have saved in my drive. Every time that I touch my keyboard, it will save for me. So you will go along and type. Here's another helpful key. If you feel like your screen is too zoomed in, go over to the left where it says zoom and it may say 100%. Make it 75 or 50%. That way you can see more of what you're typing. Now, when you finish your rough draft in class or at home, don't need to print yet. We will go to the IMC to print our documents. And the other thing that you need to remember is to click your name at the end of the block and sign out. Otherwise, people will be in your Google Drive. So click sign out when you're all finished. This is a very quick tutorial how to log into your Google Drive. You need to do this every time that we are typing in our Google Docs. The next thing I'm showing you is the expository writing notes that you should already have seen if you were here in class. Remember that you need to have your thesis statement as your last sentence in your introduction. You have your subject, your topic, what you're saying about your topic, and then supporting it. Very much a formula here. I'm going to click through these quickly. If you want to look at them a little bit longer, then you can log into My Big Campus in the writing folder and see these bad examples. We talked about how to revise and make these sentences a little bit better. Remember that you have to have a beginning hook, and we went over 3 different ways to start an expository writing with a hook. Attention grabber, a question at the beginning, and let's see the last one. Or I guess there were 2, sorry. Two beginnings, then endings. You can summarize the ending. You can also put a quote at the ending, but you do not put "that's all I know" or "the end" or "I hope you enjoyed my essay." Never end with that. And also never end with more new information in the conclusion. Always just summarize. No new information in the conclusion. The next slide talks about details. You must expand on your details. If you just think that your pre-writing will have enough information for a 500-word essay, you are incorrect. You need to expand on your pre-write ideas and fill in the blanks. So I've listed some examples here. Names, action verbs, details, and threes. If you are here in class, you understand what that means. You can also read through this PowerPoint to see more examples in My Big Campus. That's going to wrap it up for right now, and the next step will be typing the rough draft, and after that, revision strategies. So stay tuned for the next video.